Okay, I should give some explanations, I guess, now. This actually was 2 videos, and these videos have been developed for the specific target audience. We call it Silver Age. And first video was, as we call it, emotional story, which puts travelers into the Latvia best enjoyed slowly, and they express themselves what are the feelings. And the second one was rather like overview, which is more targeted for the professional audience to see what attractions actually they have visited and what have been feelings they have felt in this trip that we had for 3 days. And this actually is trying to express very much what we understand behind the brand that we have developed for Latvian tourism. And these are first materials because brand itself is very young. It's approximately 1 year. In 1 year we now have developed a new portal. We have developed new information materials. And now it's time to start up videos. These videos are not developed as advertising videos. This is developed for internet. So in a sense, actually, maybe quality was not that good on the screen. It's really high quality, and it's very well run on the internet. And it's for multi-purposes. It's for purposes to promote certain products. It's to promote ourselves in exhibitions like ITB when this video runs on the stand. And it's also something to share with friends, colleagues, and comment, and so on and so forth. So in some sense, I would say what feelings you have after watching this video, although you probably are not exact target audience.
Okay. Other reactions?
Something else?
I would like to ask which product is promoted in this video?
Spending of time. Okay, so we have slow morning. Okay. So what I will do now, I will give a little bit of background, how we have come to this and why we have come to this. And I will run through presentation shortly just to give some key points so that you understand more about Latvia, not only feelings and how you can spend time. In terms of products, we see typical set of products that country can offer, which is culture, nature, and some as so-called high added value products, which brings good revenue, which is medical and health tourism, typically, sporting events and infrastructure, and conferences, workshops, and seminars, because this is long stays and you get good revenue from those customers. Then what we have observed, and this is starting to get specific about Latvia, we have capital city Riga, which is almost half of population, and it's it's actually more than half of economic power in the country. And in terms of tourism, it's 70% of travelers staying in Riga. So we have very strong city break product, very strong capital with 800 years old Hanseatic city, very rich cultural and time spending opportunities. And the big challenge is what to do with the brand Latvia, which is actually 20 years before Second World War, and now it's another 20 years. And I should be very open. In reality, Latvia as a country, as society, is probably something like a teenage, because in these 20 years, I think we still try to figure out who we are. And in these terms, it's quite difficult to communicate outside some sensible message, what we can offer, who we are, how we do things. So we have been very busy with ourselves to figure out who we are. And it's then very natural that there has been not so much of active promotion of Latvia outside in the marketing communication terms. So in that sense, we can say that we actually should be stepping some really first steps. And when we did think about the brand, we actually had to think about also who we are and what we can offer. But anyway, in a practical terms of products, we also set up some values that we need to put into the tourism product, and these values is quality in terms of customer perception. It's not the hard or tangible quality assets, it's intangible, it's what customers think. Sustainable, because Latvia actually is one of the greenest countries in the world. That's fact. We do very little pollution, and we have very good natural resources like water and clean air, and very much of green forests, which is more than half of our country land. And of course, high added value, individualization, because nowadays more and more travelers travel individually, so we need to offer products that anyone can pick up and enjoy himself. And involvement and experience, because now travel industry says that people want to have more of experience, of authentic feelings, of discovering maybe not only country, but maybe also discovering themselves. We have set 6 markets that we want to focus on, because we are a small country in terms of financial resources for marketing. In that sense, we need to focus where we want to see our audience and to whom we actually address our messages and our products. So this has been set. And also, just a few numbers to say that in practical terms, we can go for quite much niche products, because we have slightly more than 1 million arrivals in Latvia, so we are not really big destination. So we should think about how to attract premium travelers. I will run through statistics. It's not an issue today. This is interesting. We carry out marketing research every year, and this is matrix when we can see what is the importance level and satisfaction level in terms of tourism attractions. And actually we perform very well, for instance, on the security, which is very important. We perform very well. You can see here. So there is very many things that people don't know and assume about Latvia. It's actually a very safe place, especially when travelers who visited Latvia say this. And of course, there is some things also interesting, like tranquility, being important and satisfied. And of course, from this we can learn very much what are our assets for travelers. And a few words about the brand itself. So we actually took the 3 things that you need to have to establish tourism brand. The one is, of course, to see where is demand. It's marketing basics, where it goes. And it says it goes more green, it goes more to true values, to authenticity, experience, senses, and knowledge. So nowadays people actually are willing more and more to do something for themselves instead of being shocked by something unique, or it's for themselves. It's time for themselves. Another one, of course, you cannot develop tourism brand which is not connected to the local population, to local people, to what you believe in. Because in practical terms, every citizen of Latvia is actually selling the product. So we ought to look at these things, and for Latvians, peace-loving, family orientation, and mindful of classical moral canons is typical things, and I was glad that somebody mentioned something from the video that you felt this. And another important thing is we wanted to have our brand different. We do not want, we agree that we do not want to have our brand like another welcome or another unique or another surprising. We wanted to have our brand different and outstanding from a cloud of generic tourism brands, and we wanted it to be customer-oriented so that you take your time, and that's your opportunity, what you will take from our country, but we will offer you a good time. And that's actually the promise that Latvia is a place where, having arrived, you have the opportunity to change the tempo of the life. So that's the key thing, change tempo of your life. And then this is the brand, and we have made localizations to German market, which is Nimni die Zeit, and for Russian market, Отдохни без суеты, because obviously there is some cultural understanding of how you perceive traveling and how you take it to yourself. And that's why we also have made brand which is quite much targeted and specific instead of generic. And I think at this point I can say thank you for opportunity, and if there is any questions, feel free to ask.
Thank you very much, Mr. Slokenberg. Do we have any questions or comments? Yes. Okay. And please, as always, if you could stand and introduce yourself before, that'd be great.
Hi, good morning. My name is Heike Pintor. I'm a professor at the University in Madrid, and I'm here with my students. I saw that you have marked Spain on the map, and I wanted to ask you, what is your specific strategy for Spain from your point of view, from Latvia? What do you do?
Actually, Spain is not one of our high priority markets, I should say. Our high priority markets is Germany, Russia, Lithuania, Estonia, Finland, and Sweden. It's actually more because of our limited resources to do marketing activities. So in that sense, it does not make, set up the market which you anyway don't have resources to work on. But I should say that it's first step for us to develop a marketing strategy, because I think in 1 or 2 years' time we will grow up to think instead of geographic targeting to more psychographic targeting, and in that sense it's less about in which country you live, it's more about what are your values and what are you looking for. And in terms of Spain, I think in the future we can sell green summer, because in Spain it's not a green summer. It's too hot, and more people come over to Latvia to enjoy green summer. Yeah.
Thank you.
And the backbone of our marketing strategy is word of mouth. Actually, it's not written anywhere, but that's the only thing, and what we measure is net promotion score. And for Latvia, net promotion score last year was, for German market, actually 45%. And that's really good score. And that's why we go internet as a key medium, and net promotion scores. The key promoter is traveler. And we need to do everything so that it works so. And the second thing actually, and good news is that last year actually it was the first source that people travel to Latvia because of recommendation of another travelers, and another one was Google. That's the second source.
Mr. Slokenberg, I'd like to take this opportunity to express our gratitude to you. It was really wonderful to have you here, as I said, to begin the day also with Latvia. It was a particular honor, personally as well as professionally, and we really, I think, benefited from this. And I personally am also very much looking forward to discovering Latvia after seeing the videos. Okay. I think it worked in my case. But thank you very much, Mr. Slokenberg. Thank you. Thank you.